So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female, he created them. Now watch this, watch this. What in the world does Genesis chapter 2 verses 26 and 27 has to do with God calls those things that be not as though they did? Watch this. When we look at the very first part of Genesis 26, this is what God says. Let us, he's talking to Holy Spirit and Jesus, let us make man in our image. Image. In our image. Meaning to be a picture replica of who we are. According to our likeness, our character, our beliefs, our structures, who we are. So if God created, and watch, now drop down to verse 27. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God, he created him male and female. Watch this. If God creates us in his image and his likeness, then that same creative ability that's in God is in us. That same authority that's in God is in us. So when God can call those things that be not as though they do, and they exist, we can speak life into our dead finances. We can speak life into our dead situations. We can command everything that's dead in our life to come to life. How do we know? God tells the prophet, listen, prophet, speak to these dry bones. The prophet speaks to the dry bones, and the dry bones, just the bones, begin to come together and begin to stand up and come to life. So we can speak to our dead situations and bring life to them. Not only can we speak to our dead situations, but we can create whatever we need and whatever we want with our words. Proverbs 18 says that the life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we have that same creative ability, we just have to apply it. So if you want to see success in your life, stop talking what you see. I get it, because I have a nephew that's a realist. If there is such a word, if not, I just created it. He's a realist. That's what it is. He's a realist, meaning it's what he sees. That's true. Well, the tree outside in your front yard was a seed before it ever became a tree. Okay, why? Okay, I'll make it plain. The house that you live in were a number of trees before it ever became a house. The table that you sit to eat, it was a tree before it ever became a table. But someone saw what the tree could produce, and they began to talk. And they took the tree and they pulled out of that tree what they saw in that tree. Well, it's the same with you and I. We can create what we need by the words of our mouth. And it will lead us, and we can open the door if we need to every right we have in God by the words that we speak. And I'm out of time. So listen, until next time, remember, it takes just one word from God to make a mark in your life that can never, ever be erased. The Lord bless you and watch, guard, and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and instruct you and be gracious, kind, merciful, and give you favor. The Lord lift up his eyes, his approving face upon you and give you peace in the form of a peaceful heart and a peaceful life continually. Until next time, be blessed.
Y'all ready to celebrate? Come on, get back up on your feet. Come on. Put your hands on it. Come on. This is just the year of refreshing. It's playing now unfolding. The time of your great blessing.